Hello guys, Mrs. Silk here. So you might have been listening to my advice about making the whole conversation about her, and you have been trying to ask a couple of questions, and it didn't really work out because she gave you answers that you couldn't build on, like you didn't know what to do next. And I want to address that question here because my experiences of telling guys that you have to be curious about her, you have to make the conversation about her, there are so many missing pieces for guys to be able to execute that mindset and to make it practical in real settings, like in real social settings. And that is because it involves listening skills in a high degree. Listening skills is really hard to crack unless you have the right tools to crack through the learning process. There is in some way a misconception that guys think that they are very good listeners. They think they are very good communicators. I mean, it's rarely I hear any guy saying that they are not good at communicating, that they can just turn on a switch and then they become a good communicator. They become a very good conversationalist. But every time, and even those that work in the field that in communication has a big involvement, I've seen guys completely fail having a role play with me where I'm checking their conversational skills and how well they are executing listening skills. And I'm telling you, basically no one can execute real conversational skills that are going to give an impact when it comes to attracting and dating women with the foundation of creating emotional connection. So I want you to learn how to actually get started to become a good listener. That is the main foundation of being a good conversationalist that can lead to attraction and emotional connection with women. So first, I want you to look at my free guide that I have on my website. You will find the link below. And then you will actually see how you can actually take the first step to become a good conversationalist. In that PDF, I put certain element that you have to think about when it comes to the listening skills. Because every time someone are saying something, they always leave something. They're leaving cues. And in that PDF, I'm teaching you how to actually listen to those cues in order to explore those cues further. It is really valuable for you to look at that PDF. It's all free. And look at that PDF and really see if you can apply certain elements of that methodology into your day-by-day life. I mean, I understand if you don't talk with a lot of beautiful women at this moment. I get that. It's very hard to actually break the first step to go and approach, women you don't know and start to have a conversation. But this PDF teaches you how to actually start having a good conversation. So this is something you can actually practice with your coworkers, with your friends, with your family. You can practice it with anyone. And you will be surprised how impressed people get when you start paying attention to what they are saying. Most guys don't pay attention to anything. And why is that? Is it because they are egoistic, egocentric, or something like that? Well, both yes and no. Most people are very self-aware. They are very self-centered. Basically, everyone is. So unless you have in the mindset of cracking out from that state of being self-centered, you will still be self-centered. But they're not doing it by purpose. And when people are talking, and men are talking with women and being self-centered, it's not because they are egoistic or they are bad people. It's because they just don't know how to do anything else. You see, in order to create new behaviors, you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what to listen for. So when I'm saying that, are you a good listener? And you might say, yes, I'm good at listening. Well, what exactly are you listening to? What is the purpose of listening even? Most of the time, you just don't know yourself. You just listen, and that's it. Well, listening skills is actually much more comprehensive than that. So the first step of being a good listener is to listen to things that require more information for you to discover. And once you start discover more information about certain things that might mean a lot for the other person, you create that emotional connection. So download my free PDF, link below, and I see you in the next video. And comment on that PDF. Tell me what you think about that guidance. I'm confident that this guidance itself can transform your life, really. So let me know, and I see you in the next video.